Okay, good morning, guys. It is October 8th. I believe it's October 8th. Anyways, I'm trying to do this live from Omega because yesterday's upload was so poor. So I am going to do a quick shuffle. My name is Dan. This is Engelgeist. Thank you for tuning into my channel. I'm being a little quiet because I have neighbors and this campus is very peaceful, so I can't be super loud. But let's do our breathing exercises. Good morning, Kristen Ravello. Good morning, Rose. I don't know how long I'm going to have internet for, but we're going to try and do this. So if you want to join me, breathing in through your nose, down into your stomach, releasing all that negative or stale, outdated energy out your mouth as you exhale. And remember that light that we had started with here. Keep expanding that. And I hope you guys did this yesterday while I was away. While the cat's away, the mice will play. Good morning, Mary Lyman. Good morning, Marie Pucci. Good morning, Anne. So let's start that now. I have to be kind of rushed because I have class in about a half an hour, so we have to move quickly. But I wanted to get this out to you, and I didn't want to risk another upload. So let's do our breathing really quick. Well, it's because I'm rushing, Kristen. All right, ready? So it's been a great class, and it's lovely here. It's really peaceful. It's really nice, and it's been amazing. It's been raining all day yesterday. It rained, but it was really like soothing. And class has been just brilliant. So let's do our breathing exercises. Ready? And let's remember to hold at the top of the breath. Expand that light continuously as we are breathing. Okay? So let's take in our first breath. Inhale through the nose. And release. Expand that light. Remember your grounding cord. Say thank you to your body for the beautiful vehicle that it is, for the dense cellular structure that carries you through this world, and how perfect it actually is in its imperfection. Let's take in another breath. Inhale. And release. Thanking the mind for all of its workings and mechanisms and thoughts and fears and doubts and everything that it does for us. Just being grateful to it as the gift that it is, as the tool that it's given to us to learn how to work with. And let's take in that third breath. Expanding that light out past our bodies and into our auric field. And exhale, thanking our spirit for everything that it does, for the bright vibration that we actually are, whether we know it or not. Thanking it for that, for always being supportive to us and always being with us. Okay, guys, welcome. Let me shuffle the cards really quick. We're still working with the Witchwood Oracle. I hope you guys are still getting the broadcast. I don't know if it's still happening, but let me see. Please, Spirit, give us the energy or card for today, October 8th, 2019. What do we need to know today? What is the forecast for the energy of the day? Kyle's absolutely lovely. He's a great teacher, super funny, really nice guy. I was really surprised. He's just much funnier than I expected him to be. So it's cool. He's very relatable. So I'm having a really good time. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Interesting. This is a card we've not had before. I'm going to flip the cameras really quick, you guys. I'm going to put in the Linktree link just so you have it. I know you guys know it, but I just want to make sure that my chat's working. Here's our card. Today is the rat. To me, this could mean a couple things. We had the snake yesterday, and I kind of thought is the snake a bad card? And then I was like, no, the snake is about like sort of being close to the earth and sort of moving through situations quietly, stealthily, sort of maybe using a little bit of cunning and being able to, but in a good way, being able to sort of work your way through the situation, shed away the things that don't necessarily work for you. What I get from this rat situation, because most of us think of, oh, he's a stinky rat, or don't rat out your friends. To me, this says to me, this is about like sort of being, what's the word that I want to use? Like almost smart about our behavior, like stockpiling things. You know how a rat will go around and collect stuff for its nest? I feel like that's what this is about today. Maybe going about and collecting bits and bobs for whatever it is that you need in your life, whatever it is that you sort of, rat moves quickly. Rat energy to me feels swift and highly intellectual. I wouldn't necessarily think of, like, how they use mice for training in mazes and things. Rat to me feels like that sort of energy of thinking quickly, moving quickly, maybe being at a bit of a higher vibration today. But like taking everything in, processing the information quickly. This is the picture that I'm seeing in my mind's eye, right? Taking everything in, processing the information quickly, and sort of like gathering the bits and bobs that work best for us and holding on to them, building them around like a nest around us, right? Sort of making the best out of sort of a bad situation. Like, here's an idea. Like, if the ship is sinking, it's generally the rats that first know. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you've ever seen, I think that I'm getting the picture of the Titanic right now, the movie The Titanic. I think that there's some reference in there. It's been so long since I've seen it, but isn't there some reference where like the rodents start running first, and that's when you're kind of like, that's the first sign that, uh-oh, something's wrong? Rat energy, I think they kind of know, and part of that is because they're so close to the earth, they can pick up on the vibrations, they can pick up on the nerves, the nervousness, or whatever's going on maybe within others or within themselves. So be aware of that today. Think a little bit, like let your mind be the fast thinking tool that it needs to be. I'm trying to remember, we had, what was our, I don't have my calendar with me, but our 3 cards for the beginning of the week wasn't it? Oh, I can't remember. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to tie it back to Sunday. Because what was our midweek card for Sunday? Was it the peacock? Or was that the week before? Anyways, this rat is telling me to think on your feet, be taking things in, keep the things that work best for you, and leave the rest. Sometimes, and this is another funny thing that it's saying to me, and this ties, oh, it was the door. We had the door, and then we had the wand. This is a thing too. It's funny, it makes me think of Cinderella and those rats and the fairy godmother when I said wand. This is the thing about this rat. When I was saying about the door being bits of opportunity that are open to us throughout the week and we may not necessarily notice them, rat notices them, right? Rat sees the beauty or the value in even sort of like, say, the garbage, right? And I'm not saying go out and pick up garbage, but what I'm saying is that if you overturn the stone or you look underneath the stone, you might just find something that's unexpected or of value. And rat's mind thinks quickly enough to understand that, oh, I can take that, I can utilize that, I can put that in my nest, and that will come in handy later, right? Rat has a tendency to sort of put away now for tomorrow or for later down the line. So similar to snake in that way, where snake takes that information and transmutes it and sort of releases it through its skin, but still retains its snakeness, right? Rat is similar in that way of like taking things in and holding on to them for a later date, okay? So let's just keep that in mind today. If our minds are running fast or we feel like our energy is a bit quicker than normal, that's totally acceptable and good for us today. And also we might be aware or be able to foresee things that we might need in the future, or come across some opportunities that may benefit us in the future that may not look quite like the opportunities that we thought they were. So like, say rat finds a bauble that he doesn't know what it is, but he knows he'll use it later. Take it, put it in your nest, hold on to that opportunity, seize it, right? Okay, let's get to our I hope that makes sense. I'm going rather quickly. Let's get to our White Witch Oracle card. I have class at 9, so I'm trying to get this done. It's good to see you guys. Yep, they followed the rats when they're trying to get out of third class. Okay, I thought that there was a reference in Titanic to the rats, and that's what I'm seeing in my mind's eye. Is sort of like rat energy is not a bad energy. It's not like, oh, you low down dirty rat. Rat is like they're thinking so quickly. They're so sensitive to the vibrations that they sort of know when there's trouble before there's trouble, right? So rat is, to me, even though it's a grounded animal or an animal that lives in the ground, it almost feels, this card to me feels very air related today and intellectually based. Like it feels like fast moving thought, processing information quickly, being aware of our surroundings at a more heightened level, even though we might have a lower perspective, like lower to the ground perspective, but being sort of like thinking quickly on our feet, taking in everything and taking in things that may not seem of value to us just yet, but hold on to them for a moment and see what they turn into, if that makes sense. That's the message that I'm getting. So now for our White Witch Oracle card, plus there's some new surprises that I found in the bookstore here at Omega, just so you guys know. Oh my god, this is the same as yesterday. It's still Let Go. There's not many in this White Witch Oracle card. There's only 12 or 13 different cards, so the odds of us getting the same card is pretty high. But it's Let Go. Again, she's pointing to the rat. So she's saying let go and just sort of go with this intuitive, fast thinking energy. Again, transform, use your intuition this week. This is like, to me, I feels like that moon is really screaming out about our intuition will transform us. That's what that butterfly is in that hand. It's almost like she's holding that butterfly. She's holding her intuition. She's letting her intuition lead, right? And with the rat energy, to me, it feels like rat is aware and thinking quickly. And almost in that quick thinking, we have to trust our intuition. We don't have much time to think or overthink it or get stuck in our thoughts, if that makes sense. So utilize it. Know that your awareness or the quickness with which you're thinking might also help you to like access your intuition and just let go and go with what you know. So I am pulling the grounding stone for today. And that is laugh. So ground, I hope you guys can see all of this. I hope it's centered. Sorry, there we go. So ground in laughter today. Ground in joy, ground in humor. Try not to take things too seriously. Move quickly through the day, similar to rat. Find resources where you might think that they were not resources. They could be things that could benefit you later down the line. If you take them in or adopt them, be it thoughts or ideas, maybe opportunities or situations. If you just don't necessarily say no to them right away, leave the door sort of open. Similar to that door that we had in the beginning of the week. We're only at Tuesday, so wand could take effect by tomorrow, right? But rat could be the beginning of that, right? Rat's running around sort of gathering the things together for that magic to start happening. And this whole letting go card that keeps coming back is saying, let go, trust your intuition, transform, let yourself transform this week. I'm going to let myself transform this week. Have a laugh, enjoy yourself, trust your quick-minded thinking. Sometimes it very well may be like when we don't slow ourselves down to overthink things and we just go with sort of maybe our first intuitive hit, like rat would, that's when we're using our intuition versus sort of maybe our ego or our fear, like the things like fear and things that come out of the ego, doubt, those sort of things. When we work more like rat, which is in the moment, in the present moment, like boom, now, oh shit, the ship's sinking. And I'm not saying any of your ships are sinking this week, guys. I'm just saying that rat is that aware and that quick thinking on its feet, that it's sort of trusting its in the moment intuition and moving in from that place. Utilize that energy today and see where it leads you. Okay. It's funny too, because snakes eat rats, and we had snake yesterday. So we had that snake energy, and now we have the opposite side of the spectrum. I just thought of that, so I don't know if that has any bearing. on anything, but that thought just flashed in my head. So I'm gonna switch the camera back around, you guys. Today we don't have rain right now, but that may change. We'll see. I mean, this is not supposed to be a weather forecast, but I'm meeting really lovely people. It's been fun. I've met a girl from Russia who has subscribed to the channel. Her name is Tatiana, so I don't know if she's watching this yet or if she's been notified, but good morning, Tatiana. I'll see you in class. She has subscribed to the YouTube channel. And a lovely girl named Aileen from, she's originally from Ireland. There's a lot of people from other countries here, which I'm really surprised about. As I said, Kyle's lovely. His mother's lovely. Class has been informative and validating and a lot of fun. It's a good group of people. This campus, if you ever get the opportunity to come up to Omega, even just to spend some time and hang out, it's really cool. Even though it's raining and stuff, the nature here, it's so peaceful and quiet, and there's a lot of chipmunks. Speaking of rat energy, there's a lot of chipmunks running around. I've seen a groundhog running around. There was a skunk last night. There's families of squirrels running up the trees. It's interesting here. It's very beautiful. Even the way the leaves fall is like gorgeous. Like, it feels mindful to me, the way the leaves like shed off the trees. It's just lovely. So it's a really good trip. I will try and do this again tomorrow. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope this goes out correctly, because the internet here is dicey at best. And I will see you guys tomorrow in the morning, okay? And I don't leave here until Friday. I thought I left on Thursday, but I guess I'm leaving on Friday. I booked my ticket correctly, so that's a good thing. All right, this is not booze, it's water. I promise. Stay hydrated. I'm gonna go to class now. All right, you guys have a great day, and I will see you soon. All right, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Comment on it, do whatever you want, share it wherever you can. I know, is Ducky even in the room? Hey, Dana CA, how are you? I don't know I haven't seen Ducky yet. She's probably gonna be pissed that I didn't notice that I was going live, but I just decided to do this at the last minute. I just finished breakfast and I came back to the room and I was like, maybe I can make this work. So I'm gonna try and do this again tomorrow. But I love you guys and I miss you, and I will see you soon. And once I'm back home, we'll be doing probably other new things that maybe I've learned here, or we'll see. All right? So be in your rat energy, you low down dirty rat. You don't have to be a low down dirty rat. Rats are, recyclers in a way. There's a lot of recycling going on here in Omega. It's kind of beautiful. It's like they definitely put the planet first here. And rats sort of help that ecosystem. So, what can we recycle in our life? What can we like look at from a different perspective and realize, oh, that's not garbage. That's actually useful to me. Is it a lesson? Is it a memory? Can we transmute it? Similar to the energy of snake yesterday, which, is it a memory that maybe haunts us that we can maybe like utilize for our growth or our strength? Think about it in those ways today and let go. All right, and laugh. Laugh, people. Do your breathing work whenever you want. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to sign off now. Bye, you guys. Love ya. Have a great day.